So you pull down the shades and you shut out the light, 'cause somehow we mixed up goodbye and goodnight. I love that song, man. That Possibility Days by the Counting Crows. If you haven't listened to it yet, you're not my friend. No, you're my friend. Just listen to it. It's like, let's see how long it would take. 4 minutes and 12 seconds. Could you take 4 minutes and 12 seconds to listen to the song? See what you think. I think it's a beautiful song. I really do. I'm surrounded by art right now, and it makes me really happy. Like, I was just drawing. Something shitty. Wasn't coming out good. Whatever. No big deal. But I was drawing monsters today. I can't tell you too much about what's going on here. I guess I can. This is for Brad. This is one of his producer called me the other day, Chris. Really nice guy, crazy guy. Really kind of he's a very genuine guy, but he sounds like a salesman. His voice, the way he talks, like I said, yeah, sorry it's taken so long to do. I said, I just did a children's book that took me 9 months to illustrate about 30 pages. I said, so as you can see, I've got 160 pages to do here. I'm doing my best. And he didn't care. Like, he was really cool about it. He's like, you know what? Takes more than a week to make a Cadillac. I was like, cool. All right. So he came up with this idea. So I'm taking a break from the main. I just finished Act 1. So officially 43 drawings are completed, except for the ink. Then I started working on Act 2, and I'm about 7 or 8, 9 pages into that. However, I'm taking a break from that to work on these 3 full-color illustrations of the Cryptid monster. I hope I'm not straying too much from the original design. The original design was done by Artie Nyman, and it's fantastic. He came up with some really cool concept art for this creature. And so I've been looking at all his drawings, and Brad has a pretty definitive decision on things. But some of the other drawings are so good. I really like them a lot. They're a little bit... well, as you can see in the picture, I'm not going to show it if you want to rewind it again. I think I have another one over here somewhere, too. Or it might be... Oh, it's on the scanner, yeah. I have the second one is him tearing out of the water, and he's just... Yeah. I need to get a little bit more depth on it, though. I got to figure out how to make it really look like it's popping out of the water. I think it looks pretty good. So this has been a change of pace for me, because this is going from pencil to ink to color to digital color and shading, and I'm out. Only on 3. Now, mind you, when I usually do 7 for Mysticon. That usually takes me about 6 months. Roughly 6 months to get 7. Probably about 1 a month, we'll say. So 7 months. So I got to do 3 in less than a month. Full color. Which I think I can do it because I'm used to the formula of doing it now. The problem is I just hope that everything gets the big A-OK and I don't have to go back to sketching phase. Because if I have to do that, it's not going to be done in 30 days. But if they're all cool, which Brad said to run with my ideas, so I'm running with them. I stuck mainly to the original design on the first one, the one I just showed you here. I'll just show you again. Sorry about that. I really wish I could get this to work well. But it's exciting to have. I'll have 3 new finished pieces of art, and I'm hoping that's one of them. I like that one. I got a little bit of depth going on there. I've got a tree in the foreground. I'm trying to do a little bit more, think things out. The problem is this. Here is the big problem. If I had a piece of paper that was like 24 by 18 or something huge that I could draw that size, but have it just on an epic scale, like, or even make it a little bit bigger, I think it would just look phenomenal. The problem is I can't scan that, and if I try to scan it, or even if I cut it into 4 pieces, I have to piece it back together again, which can be a real fucking nightmare. Like in Photoshop, 2 pieces, I can usually mark off where I want them to match up just with a line, like a thick line or something like that, or 2 lines or 4 lines. And then boom, I attach them in Photoshop. I try to get rid of the seam because my scanner eats nuts. So that means I'm left with no other decision to either do it like this, or I have to figure out, another way of scanning it in. I don't want to do that. I want to be able to scan it, print it, ink it, and then print it out about 10 copies, try different colors with it, and then if I can't get the markers to work the way I want, bring it into Photoshop and color it. Get that shit done. But I'm looking forward to doing coloring again because I haven't done coloring in so long. I'm not very good at coloring, but I already have some ideas for colors and stuff for the creature and the surroundings and stuff. I really want him to stand out. So originally I was going to go with a real green, but this all takes place in Maine. So I was thinking kind of a drab olivey, almost tannish, brownish, olivish color. Or maybe mottled like that, or mottled. What is the term? I can't remember when something is blotchy. Just so it's kind of a camouflage, but at the same time, I gotta make it pop out of the drawing itself, and I don't know how I'm gonna do that because everything around him is kind of green. So the second one that I did him in the water, and that's gonna be mostly black, blues, and whites, and then you'll just see a little bit of his color. And the third one, I don't know what I want to do for a pose. Do you guys have any ideas? I want it to be brutal. I want it to be very bloody. I want it to almost gross people out. Like the first one, you can't really tell in this drawing. When it's done, I'll show you. But he's actually eating intestines, and he's stepping on the back of his victim. Or her victim. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. Maybe it's neither. Wouldn't that be interesting if there were species out there that were neuter gender but could still reproduce on their own? Or maybe, I guess that would be, well, hermaphrodite, but I don't think hermaphrodites can... I'm sorry if that offends hermaphrodites. No, I didn't say anything wrong. The dogs are doing something out there. It's been a long time since I've complained about the dogs doing anything while I'm trying to record these. But right now, they're a pain in the ass because I can hear them pulling stuff around. So, I'm going to go kill them. I think I'm going to have to because there's a few things out there of Carol's that I don't want to get destroyed. And if Chewie destroys something out there, it's not going to be good news for Chewie. So give me a quick break here. We'll come back and we'll do a second part. I haven't done two-parter in a long time, so I'll get back to you in just a moment. Thank you for coming by and always coming by. Please stick around for the next few minutes, and I'll post the other one, and we'll pick up where we're leaving off here. So you guys have a great night. Don't forget to make somebody smile tomorrow. Make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were today tomorrow. And let's make the world spin a little bit happier together. I'm Jason Oliveira. This is Road to 40, and I promise you I'll be back in just a few minutes.